What's up, everyone? This is Press X Start Podcast Season 6, Episode 3. Press X Start Podcast is an audio and video podcast seeking to transform the video game media landscape through an underserved and protected point of view. I am your host, DJ, a.k.a. Sexy Bad Choices, a.k.a. Mando's DB, which is Mando's Big Black Dark Blade. See what I did there?
God. I'm your heavyweight champion from Witch Nigga, California, aka the janitor because we watch niggas, aka Bando Calrissian.
Oh, snaps.
Marcus Ellison.
I am Sean MF Ross.
What the MF stand for?
Hey, what's all this chocolate on your face?
Wait a minute.
Real ones, no.
I can't. Chocolate. This is doo-doo, baby.
I came back to this show to talk about video games.
You're on the wrong show, motherfucker.
I'm Avery. I'm Avery.
Nailed it. All right. That is us, and we have plenty of
500 points to Avery on his SAT score. Go ahead.
SAT. Ooh. Showing your age, Sean.
Wait, they don't do the SAT no more?
I have no idea. I'm also old. I don't know.
What are you doing? Wait a minute.
Talking about a SAT.
All right. So for this podcast, the things we will be talking about: will Elden Ring be too difficult for the new players? Maybe. Is Call of Duty actually coming to the PlayStation? I hope so. And Ubisoft exec explains what we don't get as gamers / players, because obviously he's smart and we're not. It is time for the quick hits.
You're going to say it's time to duel. Go ahead.
Ooh, you know what? I will think about that. All right. Number one, this comes from PlayStation Blog. PlayStation Plus games for February. We got EA Sports UFC 4, Planet Coaster Console Edition, Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon's Keep, a Wonderland's one-shot adventure. That's a long-ass title. This is cool. I'm actually looking forward to the EA Sports UFC 4. This is... I think this was a UFC game that I saw, and I was just like, "Ooh, this actually looks pretty cool." But of course, it was a full price game, and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna do all that. But now that it's coming to PS Plus, I'm like, oh, I'm definitely gonna try this out.
I might go with that too.
This is another PS Plus in which I'm sitting here going, "Oh, I have this game, so whatever." I'm just accepting that I'm part of the Janet Garcia school of PS Plus, in which I don't really care. I'll accept the game.
UFC,
what about
aka
Marcus?
The set of games that have the best black hairstyles in all of video gaming.
Oh, UFC. Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, that's good to know. Sean,
But yeah, I'll
you
download
any of these games? Yeah. No. Sean's like, I don't want no part of any of it.
I might try Planet Coaster. Apparently, that's pretty fun.
Okay.
I think, I might give Planet Coaster a shot.
All right.
What'd you say, Marcus?
I was going to say, Sean downloads everything, and he said that he doesn't want UFC 4.
They need to just go ahead and bring back Fight Night.
I mean, this is kind of fight night. Just don't do any the takedowns or ground stuff. What? You can box in UFC. You're gonna lose, but you can box.
Why are you grabbing my leg? That's illegal.
Right? Do you not understand the rules of this game? Shut your ass up, submission. All right. Number 2. This comes from IGN's Joe Scrabbles. Avery, that's a made-up name, right?
Yeah, it's a made-up name.
I mean, aren't all names made up after we got off of Ellis Island?
After Ellis.
We didn't go to Ellis Island, Sean.
No, Marcus, you didn't go to Ellis Island.
Oh, I just realized what's happening here. I am surrounded.
Marcus, they're just jealous that they're not the sons of Superman. Marcus, son
Did
of
you just
L.
say you're so browned?
I did.
Yeah, we can tell.
I did.
You're the darkest one here. It's so browned. Go ahead. Anyway,
there's so much happening right now. All right. All right. So Elden Ring has been designed to reduce player stress without reducing enemy difficulty. Yes, I said enemy kind of weird. That was strange. So speaking during Tapai Game Show, producer Yasuhiro Kaito? No.
That's good enough.
Katao? Whatever.
Yeah, let's
explain. What happened?
No, you had it right the first time.
Oh, did I? Okay, good. Just forget that second time. Repeatedly.
Oh, wait, no, you did have it wrong. My bad. Just keep moving on.
Okay. Well, pretend I got it. I got it right. Cool. Explained how elements of the game has been tooled to reduce player stress, in effect, making the game difficult in the right places, but gentler in how you reach them. So
Elden Ring is sticking in the right places.
They should market that. That's a solid catchphrase.
We need a cut.
So you're telling me that Elden Ring is the Megan Thee Stallion of the Dark Souls universe?
We'll see.
Yada.
We'll have an extensive review. But yeah.
You plan on finishing the game? We're gonna have impressions, nigga. Maybe Avery will finish it. I might. Maybe.
I mean, I plan on playing that game to completion. We'll see what completion means when I get there, but to completion.
I'm going to get one trophy, and it's going to be for playing a game with 4 people, and that is it.
Marcus, you're going to be lucky if that's a trophy. You're going to be lucky if that's a trophy.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Okay. It seems Elden Ring's enemies and bosses will be as tough as you'd hope / fear from a new game from the Dark Souls developer. But Kitao made clear that a number of changes have been made to how you get to them. Basically, he was talking about the ability to summon and to ride your horse that you have. Essentially, those things on top of the fast travel system will allow players a little bit more freedom in terms of getting around the world, escaping encounters that they might not be comfortable or strong enough to face. So that's pretty cool. It's one of those things where this is like my first Dark Souls game. So it's, we've had a bunch of videos of showing how these systems will work in it. But until we actually play the game. So
DJ, one, you dropped out for me for a good 10 seconds there, so I had no idea what you just said. And 2, I'm really one, as I guess the resident Souls expert on this podcast. My reading of this without them going into exact details is that because it's an open world game and you can take things from any direction, that you're not being guided down encounters where you have to face things. It's much more easier for you to avoid enemies than having to take them on. My general hope, though, however, is that this game still maintains its risk-reward system of Souls, in which we have tailored a section of this game that you need to progress through and get to the next bonfire to complete.
Okay. Yeah, what I was saying before, because I'm not sure if the recording caught it or if I dropped that on that as well, but I was saying that essentially the game's abilities, which would be to summon helper spirits to help you fight people, and then also to summon and ride your horse, which allows you a bit more freedom around the open world. But yeah, I definitely, I think in terms of the challenge that you're referring to, Avery, I think that's going to be the dungeon areas, and not the I forget the terminology they use for the game, but not the specially craft dungeon that you're going to be in for a while, but the shorter form dungeon areas that you go down. Fight.
Is this going to be their equivalent of Breath of the Wild to the Soul series?
I wonder. I would imagine. I would probably. I mean, everyone uses Breath of the Wild when they talk about doing a new open world, but
I don't even mean like open world. I just mean a reimagining of the Souls franchise, and it brings in a lot more people.
I think that's the hope.
You're saying that they don't have bigger dungeons but smaller. I'm gonna call them shrines.
If that's the case, that would suck.
No. They do have bigger dungeons. But I'm referring to the smaller, I guess, as Sean said, like shrine-like dungeons. I don't remember the terminology they use for the bigger dungeons, but like, because I actually watched a bit of the that game show that they're actually talking about right now, and like they did show a scene where they were in the open world. They went to a smaller dungeon where they walked into this like temple area. They went down to the bottom floor and they were fighting some people. But and then they also cut to another longer form dungeon where the player character was doing some stealthing, was fighting some people from like range with the bow and doing a bunch of other stuff like in the dungeon. So it seems like they're going to have something of a balance between like the classic Dark Souls corridor gameplay stuff.
If this game keeps to its RPG roots, there is no reason to go stealth in this game.
Yeah. Also, during that show, the interviewer was commenting how like, oh, it seems that like you can actually be proficient with the bow. I guess apparently you don't really focus on the bow too much in Dark Souls.
No, well, bad people don't use the bow in Dark Souls.
Oh.
I would say that.
Okay.
Like the bow is one of the most useful items in Dark Souls. It's one of those things that like if you're trying to do a run, you get the bow and you'll be able to do so much shit early on with it because the enemy AI is just not designed well to deal with long range attacks. And it's super easy to kite people into safe 1v1 encounters if you just strike them from a distance with a bow.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
That being said, the bow controls suck. So that's hopefully that's good.
Yeah. Okay. Marcus, you're also gonna delve into the world of Dark Souls with us, or Dark Souls with Elden Ring with us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Interesting.
Yes, you are correct, actually.
No, but yeah, in all seriousness, this is not my cup of tea, but it's also a big release and it's multiplayer, and we haven't had one of those type of games where all of us could kind of jump in and fuck around in a while. So, why not? Especially because Sean's getting it for me.
Right.
I love you, Sean.
Nah, nigga, hold on, because I sent
Big
you
Daddy
money to
Sean.
buy another game last time. You ain't buy this shit.
What?
So
Marcus bought himself a Philly steak and cheese.
I would turn off my camera, but it'll mess up the.
God, what game was that? I don't even remember at this point.
I don't either.
You suck.
That food was good though.
But I got these Jordans.
I hope the steak meat was dropped on the floor before they delivered it to you.
Okay. All right. Before we get into some new information about Sniper Elite 5, hey listener, hey viewer, hey person there that's watching our content. First of all, thank you so much for watching our stuff. Don't just watch it though. We would appreciate if you were to hit that like button and then hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And then hit that notification button. Actually, if you have hit that subscribe button, just hit it again. I hear if you hit the subscribe button again. Wait, no. I think that was
It'll unsubscribe them.
Shit, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't listen to anything I'm saying. No, wait. All right.
Oh my God. This is going
so if you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do that and then hit that notification bell. If you do all those three things, you're awesome. We appreciate it, and you keep staying cool.
I mean, if you don't, you're still awesome.
No. You can only be awesome. Yes, you will be just some. Okay, that's it. So you have to hit you have to do those three things, and then you'll be awesome. So do it. I think
Anyway,
that's what the camera has to do it. All right. Number 4. This comes from Polygon's Owen Good. I like that name. That's a good name. Sniper Elite 5 Invasion Mode releases adds PvP multiplayer to campaign. Sean,
Okay,
you're
so
excited about this.
yeah, I liked. They released Sniper Elite 4 for PlayStation Plus, and I played through it. I enjoyed it, so I may pick this up when it comes out. They have added a feature that is similar to Deathloop in that you will be playing through your main campaign, but somebody can drop in and basically trying to counter snipe. They'll be on the opposition. They'll be on the opposing side trying to end your current run on the campaign, or at least make you start over. I'm not sure how long. They haven't given full details on the feature itself.
Mm-hmm.
But it's something similar to Deathloop, in which a person could just drop in and mess with your game, mess with your progress.
Gotcha. So okay, because you've played a lot of Sniper Elite, right? 4, I believe, right? Or 5?
Yeah, that, and it's the same company that makes Zombie Wars, whatever the hell we played.
Zombie Army thing.
Yeah, there you
That's
go.
the game
Zombie
you
Army
shoot niggas'
4.
balls off, right?
Yes, that one right there.
Now we all
Slow-mo.
remember. So yeah, like in Sniper Elite, like how much health does your character have? Like,
I mean, it's your typical Call of Duty campaign type shits. I mean, you could get hit a couple times before you die. It's just that their main thing is that it's a fictional, quote unquote, World War II setting or what have you. And I don't know what you want to call them. The slow-mo zoom shots where it follows the sniper's bullets, and it does like X-ray shots, kind of similar to Mortal Kombat when you shoot people.
I guess my question is, does the person who invades your game, do they have to snipe you once, or is it like they snipe you once but then they have to hit you again to actually kill you? Because if they just have to snipe you once, that might be a little.
No, it's more than likely you have normal health. It's kind of like a Call of Duty multiplayer shit, but you won't know where they're at. But I think they'll always be able to pinpoint you or some shit. I don't know. I
see. Interesting. Are you excited about this? Would you play this mode?
I'm gonna pick it up when it comes out.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Let's get to the next one, which is number 5. This comes from Game Informer's Wesley LeBlanc. Sure. All right. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is working on a video game movie and will be announced this year. So this is actually a quote from DJ, aka The Rock, because apparently people know him as DJ fighting games. They prefer to do it as DJ. I'm like, since when? He's always been The Rock. Like, why is this a thing now? How dare they? I'm DJ. There can't be 2 DJs. And I don't care who the fuck The Rock is, okay?
There can only be one, and it's not going to be you. Continue.
Yeah. It definitely ain't going to be you.
I will arm wrestle that.
DJ,
man,
all
okay?
you have is nice abs, man. You can't compete with The Rock. I'm sorry. I don't even know if you got those no more.
I have the BBDB, all right? With that power, I can arm wrestle any man.
He's not a man. He's a rock. Continue.
You don't even have the height advantage.
No, I'm pretty tiny compared to The Rock. All right. So yeah, The Rock says, this is a quote from him. I can't tell you which game. I can't tell you which game in particular we're doing, but there will be an announcement this year. We're going to bring one of the biggest, most baddest games to the screen. I said screen or screen? Screen. One that I've played for years. So,
it's Pong.
Wow.
When the hell does he have time to play games?
Pong.
I mean, by that logic, the most popular sort of non-hardcore, I don't want to say it's non-hard. I'm saying he's talking about Call of Duty.
Sean, it's all about drive. It's all about power.
The streets,
we stay hungry. We devour.
the streets are talking about Call of Duty, so I'm just going to make that assumption.
Yeah, I've heard either Call of Duty or like the obvious is Fortnite because he was last in Fortnite. But it is a thing of like he's saying that he's been playing it for years, which is like, what has The Rock been playing for years other than barbells at the gym? So it's just like
Candy Crush, maybe. On his way to the plane, you know.
Is he going to be in the new season of Sex Education? But yeah, we'll have to
No,
see.
I don't think the Rock can do period. I don't think he can fit comfortably in that. We don't tell you what time period the show is.
Hey, yo. Wouldn't it be hilarious if the game that he was talking about was Sekiro?
Oh, wait a minute.
If the Rock was in Sekiro.
Low-key super racist.
Oh,
he's an avid Sekiro player.
I got it.
What do you think it is?
It's gonna be in Shenmue. It's perfect. Perfect.
You know, I was gonna say I'd pay money to see him in Sekiro, but I'll definitely pay money to see him in Shenmue.
I will be there day one with bells on.
Oh my god!
Shenmue is a movie where even if it's bad, it'll be accurate to the actual game.
But
Shenmue anime is coming out.
He has to be the black guy though.
Oh, you mean the Jamaican?
Yeah, like the main character. Yeah.
How dare they? Is that guy Jamaican?
The main character of Shenmue is black. What are you talking about?
Mm-mm.
You're lying.
Is this
You're
like
lying.
an Ichigo kind of thing?
No, it's run by morons.
That boy with the spiky hair is not black.
Shenmue is a certified hood classic. I don't know what you're talking about.
Can't wait to see the Rock driving forklifts.
All right, number 6. This comes from The Verge from Ash Parrish.
Mm-hmm.
Parish? Okay. Hyperscape, Ubisoft Battle Royale is shutting down. All right, number 7. This comes from Video Game.
Game over, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I guess pour one out for a Hyperscape if you've downloaded that game, if you still play that game.
I will pour out nothing.
I call this the day it came out. Off the first
think we all
game
did.
I played. And Jordan was like, no, it's fine. It's a fine game.
That's the problem, Jordan. That's the problem.
Hyperscape
It has nothing that special.
Hyperscape launched on August 11, 2020 and quickly fell off.
That's not necessarily true. It was, in regards to all of the Battle Royales I've played, it was an arena shooter. Like, it was the only one that was an arena shooter.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah.
Despite rocketing to the top of the Twitch charts for the coordinated marketing scheme involving Twitch streamers and YouTube personalities, the game could not hold its appeal past day one. Eventually, Ubisoft resorted to offering $10 Ubisoft store coupons just to get people to play the free-to-play game.
Ubisoft was like, I suck your dick. Please,
get away from me.
Play Hyperscape.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, I mean, you know, hopefully Ubisoft will take a lesson and not just chase a trend and actually try to be there before the trend actually rise. I don't know. Actually, you know what? Real quick, this is gonna be a little rant. As you've probably noticed, dear podcast listener and YouTube video watcher, I haven't really had Riders Republic on my what I've been playing for a couple of weeks now, and that's because that game has been, there's been a lot of bugs happening, and it's just like, what's going on? Why is this stuff not getting fixed? Like, for the past 2.5 weeks or so, I've been playing the game. Every time I load in my character has Batman fins coming out of their elbows, and it's just like, what is this? This is not my skin. What is happening here? So yeah, like it's I don't know. There's that. All right, number 7. This comes from Video Game Chronicles Andy Robinson. Retailers reportedly puts warning notice on PS5 saying Microsoft has bought Activision. So a Belgian retailer has been allegedly has allegedly been spotted putting a warning on its PlayStation 5 section telling potential customers that they may want to reconsider their purchases due to Microsoft acquisition of Activision Blizzard.
I wonder if this is a rogue employee.
No, it's I think it's a small independent game store and not like a GameStop or something.
Not like
Because I know,
Belgian.
yeah, I know there's I know there's one game store where like the people who work there put up reviews for all the games.
Yeah.
So, like there'll be a review for the game, and it's like the most insanely. It's not like I work for IGN. It's I'm Johnny Q Public. Game's got fucking chainsaw, rad as hell, 5 stars, and they put that on on right in front of the game, and then the game's right behind it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's kind of cool. I'm not against that. That's actually kind of fun.
But it's only something you can really do at like a mom and grop shop, and not a actual like corporate group.
Right. Not where your manager will yell at you because you are messing up the GameStop fast pass stuff that they got going on because you want to put your own little feeling. Anyway, number 8. This comes from you know what? Okay. This comes from Bloomberg's Jason Schreier. I'm not sure if is that guy new? I'm not sure if I've ever heard of that guy. Jason Schreier?
He's on the come up.
Oh, okay. Cool. Good for him. I hope he succeeds. Will PlayStation lose Call of Duty ? 3 more Call of Duty games to stay on PS4 and PS5. So the answer to that first question is no. Apparently, PlayStation will be getting a couple of games of Call of Duty into 2023.
We'll get Call of Duty San Andreas, Call of Duty Vice City, and...
You know what? That kind of flows pretty nicely, though.
I wonder what the contractual penalty would be if they did not release them shits on PlayStation.
Death.
I think
seriously.
No, like based on conversation, I would think it'd be Microsoft forking over a lot of money, which I don't think they really can. No, they can't. They can't afford to. I don't think it's fiscally responsible to give up. And then 2, they'd be giving up a shit ton of revenue.
That
from what microtransactions and all that.
Just for sales.
Yeah, because like people are going to still buy or want to buy stuff on PlayStation because PlayStation has that. PlayStation still has the mind share, essentially. Yeah, like this is one of those things where when Sony was speaking to Microsoft publicly, but we hope that you guys stay commitment to our previous contractual obligations or whatever. Like this is what that is. So this is just a response. This is a clarification.
This is the clarification. Yes.
Yeah.
It's a clarification from a third party after Microsoft was very non-committal about what was going to be the future of Call of Duty, because Phil Spencer's soundbite about it was very, you could read this any way you want.
That's true. All right, number 9. This comes from Polygon's Nicole Carpenter. That's a cool name. Activision Blizzard won't recognize Raven Software QA Worker Union. Yeah, this is some crap. So essentially, the group, this QA union, they've named themselves Games Workers Alliance, is the first group of workers to form a unit under Activision Blizzard. Workers are asking the company to voluntarily recognize the union, which has the support of the supermajority of Raven QA workers at 78%. And essentially, as the title says, Activision won't recognize this union.
I wonder how many people they have, when they say 78% of the eligible workers, how many people are?
Yeah, how much is that? Yeah.
Well, I think the group, the union, is about 30 people. The whole, which has the support of a supermajority of Raven Software QA workers, I guess
they probably got about 40 people as QA people in, roughly.
I guess
40 to 45.
Yeah. But then what's not recorded here is that Activision did a thing of splitting up the QA workers into different teams in the studios. as a way of absorbing the QA workers to help them be closer to the people that they're actually doing work for, which on the face of it is good, because I would just talk from my experience. Like when I was doing QA, it was a thing of like, I wish I could just tell the developers like, hey, look, this is broken here. If you just fix this one thing, this will be fine. But then the way that the actual structure is that you find the bug, you put this on a spreadsheet, the spreadsheet's put into a database, and then that database has a letter assigned to that bug indicating
how important
the severity of the bug. Yeah, and then like oftentimes C-level bugs are never dealt with or never like solved until like day 1, day 2 patch kind of stuff. So it is cool that, you know, they have the people embedded. It's just that the timing of it is really, really bad, because it's just like, oh, so you definitely separated this union, and then you're going to be all like, we did this for the benefit of the same people that we separated. It's like,
did they try to hurry up and form while all this buyout talk was going on?
Well, this is the interesting thing I have about the entire union thing, because like this is Microsoft's put up or shut up moment when it comes to this union. Because the minute it gets made and then they become a Microsoft entity, that's Microsoft recognizing a union, which means any one of their studios now has the bullet to say, hey, we want a union. And there's no shot in hell a major tech company wants to have unions growing within them.
Yep.
Yeah, like that's a phenomenal point.
Yeah, like, because like everything about the language of the buyouts and how they reacted is like, oh, we're going to deal with all the problems. Like, good. But does that mean you're going to deal with these, like, deal with the demands, or are you just going to placate the staff so that they don't complain? And not,
right.
If that makes sense. Right. It's interesting.
Yeah, it's definitely, I'm also definitely interested to see what Microsoft does, like, on the way to confirming this deal. Like, because as far as I know, they've been very quiet in terms of responding or giving some kind of commentary to the whole. They haven't
talked. They haven't said anything about any of the acts. They've only said in vague terms, we're going to fix the culture of Activision Blizzard in our stuff, but they didn't necessarily say how they're going to do it, and are they going to be rendering sort of aid in the current state of Activision Blizzard.
Right. They're going to put them outside, give them all spoons. Whoever comes in first, you get to stay. Everyone else can get to die.
Damn.
Union. That's what a union is, right?
Never mind. This is a dumb joke. I'm going to move on.
All right. The last thing in our quick hits comes from Video Game Chronicles from Matt Scullin. All right, cool. Hey everyone, it turns out we don't get it. We as video game players don't get how cool NFTs are, says Ubisoft's executive. So this is a quote from...
He's their executive specifically about NFTs.
Yes, of course. And no one else should be speaking on it except for the executive NFTs.
Well, he needs to be the executive going outside and touching some grass.
All right, so this is the quote from the same executive. But what we at Ubisoft are seeing first is the end game. The end game is about giving players the opportunity to resell their items once they're finished with them, or they've finished playing the game itself. So it's really for them. It's really beneficial, but they don't get it for now. They just don't.
So are they saying like these items you have to buy first, or can you earn them?
No, because
I don't understand.
From what I know about Ubisoft's NFT program is that like you earn the items through a very long and protracted amount of playtime, and then you can then resell them on their Ubisoft Quartz store.
Sure, man.
Yeah.
I think like in like just the way Ubisoft makes games, in practice, like an NFT program where you could buy an item from one game and then that item is guaranteed to transfer to another game, makes sense, just the way they make games, but nothing that they're communicating about how this program is working makes any sense.
Oh, by the way, the this executive, his name is Nicolas Poudard. I don't know. Poudard.
He's French. I'm assuming he's French.
The only NFTs I care about.
Okay, what's your acronym?
Fat titties.
Wow.
I had another acronym, but we're a family-friendly show.
I just said naked fat titties.
Nah, I was gonna say something worse.
Oh my god!
You just don't get it. Yeah. So this is
very much an executive trying to justify their job.
I totally see that, but like at the same time, it is one of those things where it's like, okay, obviously, my guy, like you're saying whatever you need to say to like keep that money flowing to you. Meanwhile, everyone else is just like, no, we're not doing NFTs. We're done with this. Stop talking about this and give us better games. I don't know. I wish this would just be done. All right. That has been the quick hits. This has been another episode of Press X Start Podcast. We hope you enjoyed the episode as much as we enjoy making it. Don't forget to rate and review on your favorite podcasting apps because every little bit of that counts and it helps us. Make sure you don't miss any of our content. You can just go to our website at pressx2start.com. You can check out our fantasy leagues where Mr. Sean here is number one right now. You can go to pressx2start.com/league. And that will actually take you to our 2021 league. But if you go to the top left and you switch to 2022, it'll take you to what is happening currently. I'm actually going to switch that very soon. But yeah, it's all good. It's all fun. And good job, Sean. He's making the moves. We'll see how long that lasts, though. We'll see how long that lasts because, heavy hitters is a thing that we do.
Shout out to all my haters that doubted me.
You're just lucky that you were able to get God of War off. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Fair.
That would have nullified everything he had for the entire year. How do you get negative 50 points? What the hell?
Terrible.
All right. You be safe. You take care, and you have a great day/night, whatever your time zone is. And remember, wash them hands and wear that mask.